I was jumped by a multitude of individuals, 7 to be precise.
Jumped by 7 dudes?
Yeah. Because I was hanging out in an area which I didn't know, and they presumed that I had drugs on me. And I told them I don't. I showed them my bag and stuff, and they didn't believe me because they thought I had them somewhere in my couch or my pockets, whatever. So I was talking to them for about 5 minutes, and then this one dude behind these 2 guys that were standing in front of me, was pulling out a golden pocket knife. It was a flip knife.
Right.
And I was like, okay, like we're not gonna be having this. Like, you guys already know I don't have anything on me, and you guys are still being persistent on trying to steal my stuff. And so 2 of the buddies walk out, and there's 5 dudes sitting there. 2 of them are like basically spectators, if you want to say.
Okay.
And I was then stabbed multiple times by the individual.
Stabbed multiple times with that knife you're talking about?
It's probably, I would say, a 4 or 5 inch knife. It was pretty big.
Right.
I don't know if you heard about it, actually. It was the resurrection stabbing.
I definitely did not hear about the resurrection stabbing.
You know Resurrection High School, right?
I don't know. I passed by Resurrection Street, I think, yesterday, but I don't know of the high school, no.
Yeah, so there was basically, it was near the train tracks on a trail, and there was, afterwards when this whole incident happened, whatever, one of my buddies that was just coming over to hang out with me, he was also stabbed because he's basically a witness, so he got stabbed a couple times too. He went back to school, and I was just trying to figure out what I should do.
Wait, he got stabbed and walked to school? Or?
Yeah, I told him to walk to school because I was like, dude, they would probably help you better than what I can do right now. Like,
well, yeah, because you got stabbed more times. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I had blood coming all over my legs. My left leg, it was still basically packed with the adrenaline rush from just fighting those people.
So, like, where did they stab you, man?
So they stabbed me on my ribs once. They stabbed me under my left thigh twice. And they got my arm scratched with like just a small scratch in the blade.
Right.
And they tried to go for what would the doctor say? It was like somewhere on my lower torso, and on my left thigh.
Okay.
I would have lost my leg if he aimed half an inch deeper and a quarter of an inch to the right.
Right.
It would have hit an artery.
Okay.
So I was very fortunate.
Well, I don't know about very fortunate, but somewhat fortunate.
Yeah, and the funniest thing about it was, like, the whole thing just, I knew one of the dudes that were jumping me, and that one dude, when was brought up to the police about it, during their investigation, they found out about the other individuals, and they were all prosecuted and charged. 5 of them were in high school still, so they basically were just given, a slap on the wrist. But the other dudes, they got pretty much screwed because one of them used a deadly weapon with assault. And
Hey, you're stabbing someone with a knife, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that you need to prove what kind of weapon it is. Like,
yeah, well, no, and I only had bare fists. I didn't have any weapons. I mean, no bear mace, no pepper spray, so I didn't know what I was walking into when that happened.
But you knew one of the dudes.
I knew one of the dudes, and to be honest, when he was discussing with me why I was being jumped, I told him, you know me since kindergarten. Why the hell do you want to jump me when you know I don't do anything related to what you're describing?
And what was his response?
So they wanted, supposedly I had an ounce of weed on me. And all my electronics, all my
dude, if you had an ounce of weed on you, you could smell it off of you.
And not just that, that's like $100 right there. Like,
yeah, why would you fucking stab someone for $100?
Oh Jesus, man.
That's pretty sick.
So yeah, no, it was very fun. I had
the stabbing was very fun.
I would say it was a very fun experience with the police, because the police, I told them everything, and they were very confused themselves. They're like, what the hell? Like, this never happens.
Yeah, man, happens. Shit happens. There's some fucked up people out there.